Hi, guys. Rick knows bacon better than anyone before. I own the fucking bacon. 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 Here, let's get a curl. Let's get a curl out, right? See how it just flows? My baby hairs. There it is. Look at my baby hairs, guys. Aren't they pretty? Bacon in the closet. That's where I like it best. I like bacon more than the rest. I like bacon on the floor. Wait a minute. Who's the Staten Island whore? I just own bacon. I own bacon. Ah, bacon, bitch.
All right, so like I really had no clue what we were going to be doing for the intro. Like I was back here for about Aiden, how long were we back here for?
We're back here for like a couple minutes and shit. I was trying to.
It was not like, guys, don't listen to this guy. It was not a couple of minutes. It felt like 20.
Yeah,
it felt like 20. We were here the whole entire time, by the way. So if you're always wondering like how late I am, 9 times out of 10, 99.9% of the time, I'm actually here backstage. So, so where do we even start off? Like, where do we even like start off with? There's a few things I want to touch base on.
Okay.
Because we had a stream, I think almost 2 weeks ago, and I didn't really express my complete and utter disgust and my frustration with the fact that she smoked weed around her kid. And we're not talking about, oh yeah, she's walking down the hallway with her fucking blunt in her hand. Like, no, like she actually walked into the room and you could hear somebody coughing in the background. It was actually pretty bad. That you want to say something?
You could see clouds of smoke. Like she just blew, like just nothing but clouds. Not even inhaling, by the way.
It was lit. Not lit in a good way. Right. Like, oh shit, it's lit. It's like, oh no, it's lit. It's terrible. Because then she came back and like people were questioning her about it, and she seemingly like banned everybody that would ever question her about it. It's like, hey, look, maybe don't smoke around kids, right? I mean, Aiden, do you advocate for that? Like, do you advocate not smoking around kids? Oh no.
Smoke inside your house, and if you're gonna do it, open a fucking window.
It's not even her house though, it's Gary's. So she has no respect for her stepfather, and like I've said this many times. I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. She doesn't pay any utility bills. She pays nothing. She has a lot of money left over, but somehow always goes broke. We all know why. Starbucks, Amazon shipments, weed. But people are always asking, like, what do you pay? Why is your stepdad, keep in mind, she's not even like related to this man. Why is your stepdad allowing her to stay and she contributes nothing to the household? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you use your own imagination. But it might involve her on her knees. It's like a form of payment over there. Okay. That probably explains why how she has so many trips down to Disneyland or so many trips down to Florida. All on Gary's dime, by the way. I don't see why Gary would do that for free. I think he requires some kind of compensation or some kind of payment. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there right now. Because this is, this is pretty weird. She's had nobody in her life for the past 5 years. The only time I've actually seen her go out on a date was with this woman named Green Machine. And it wasn't even like a date like that, but that was the only time I've actually seen her go out to dinner with somebody. Other than that, she's been completely lonely. And Gary is the only man in her life. And she kind of takes on that husband and father role. Anyway, I want to get straight into it. I'm not sure.
Just some of these comments are cracking me up. I had to put them up here just for.
Maybe. Do I sound crazy right now? This is more.
No,
like
you're asking really good questions. Like, how is she able to afford and get away with all this shit?
Did you cut out? Hello? Oh no, I think hello?
Yo, hold on.
All right,
yo,
cool.
yo.
All right, cool. He's here. Okay, so you said that I'm asking really good questions. These are the questions that people have to ask, and I think I'm the only one that's willing to ask them live. How does she pay, and what does she contribute to the household? Keep in mind, chat, she's not related to this man at all. She's not related. Not blood related at all. It's just her stepdad. So there's something going on here.
More to the story, you know.
Well, no, I mean there's definitely more to the story. Why is her stepdad like? Why does he put up with this shit?
Away with Words says she keeps saying it's her medicine.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? It's her medicine? Like, what is she referring to?
That her cannabis use is medicinal.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We all know it's not. So her story kept changing off of her prescription for methadone. Now it's not my business. It's not your business, Aiden, and it shouldn't be any of the chat's business as to what she does with her methadone. Cool. You know, she's not on drugs anymore. Well, for the most part. But it's not her business to know what she does with it. But I need to go and point this out right now. She said it was for pain, and then she flip-flopped and said it was because of her previous active addiction. So I'm wondering which one it's for. She says she's currently on it for pain and that she doesn't need it. It's not for addiction. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe somebody in chat can educate me. I don't know too much about methadone. Can it be used for pain? I have no clue. I'm very uneducated when it comes to that because I'm not a drug addict, so I don't know anything about that. Anyway, where was I, Aiden? So, should we go over her threatening to shoot Zaya and Pebs if they show up to Florida, or should we go over the smoking weed thing first to really elaborate on?
We could go over either one, but back to your methadone question. It says it's an opioid medication that's primarily used for two distinct medical purposes: managing severe pain and treating opioid use disorder (OUD).
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that because I really didn't know, and I'm only to admit that I am pretty uneducated on that, so I really do appreciate that. So
why ask me anything? Says it's given to cancer patients for pain.
Oh,
all right.
I've always yeah. So she claims that she's taking it for pain. Is it primarily used for that case with cancer patients, or can it be used for other forms of, because I don't really understand. I mean, I could always just look it up here, but it's strange how she says I'm using it for pain when she was in active addiction for years. I think she's just trying to rewrite history because she is competing with another drug addict called Vegan Patriot. So she doesn't want to come off as a person that's reliant on it because of their past drug abuse. So
my son takes it. That's how I know. It says methadone is used for managing moderate to severe cancer pain, particularly complex and neuropathic pain as well.
Can you ask Gemini if it's used, if it's only allowed for cancer patients?
Here.
I wouldn't think so. Well, let's see. Sorry, I just have to get this out the way. I'm trying to get educated here.
No, methadone is not only allowed for cancer patients.
Okay.
Two primarily approved medical uses: treating pain and treating opioid use disorder (OUD).
Okay.
So,
right.
What it said earlier.
Anyways, I mean, look. My point stands. She flip-flops between pain, and addiction. So I think she's going to have to pick one to stick with. But she's going with pain to really compete with Vegan Patriot. Anyway, I might as well just get to the weed thing really quick because this will be a pretty short live stream. Let's go and get to the weed thing because people are probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. If you weren't there 2 weeks ago, you're going to have to see this. And shout out to Away with Words for being able to clip this and upload it. But also shout out to Mary J, who I believe initially got the clip. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because there's a few people that ended up clipping this.
Canadian,
because every time you talk, you would knew a lot about American shit, and I was like, no. I took it all back later, though. I was like, no,
from the southern United States, really?
Yeah, and your mom had a southern accent and shit. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, no. You sound like she did.
But I don't, though.
Yeah, you don't.
Look at those big ass clouds.
I don't know, because your mom has
What?
an accent. No.
Do you have a toenail clipper?
She walks into the room where Controlla is smoking. But this isn't the first time we've heard her.
What the
lie
fuck,
about
dude?
this.
Aiden, this is on a daily basis too.
Right.
Like, Like, why should any of us have to see that? I really don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that.
See it? Did you see the fucking smoke just like sitting there and just like building up like a fucking chimney or something?
She's hotboxing in Gary's bedroom. That's essentially what's happening here. And she does it for hours on end every single day. Nothing really seems to change. I am not a perfect person by any means, and I faithfully believe that nobody's perfect. But however, I don't have children that I neglect, and I don't hotbox in my room all day while my kids come knocking on my door asking, "Can you make me dinner?" or "Hey Dad, can you help me out with this?" And I'm like, "No, go away." Like this is like neglectful behavior when it comes to the point to where when you stream for 8 hours a day from the point that you wake up to the point that you're ready to go to bed. And it's just constant knocking. Go tend to the children. That's the least you can do. But as we've seen in the weed clip 2 weeks ago, she picked up her phone. She walked out to the hallway, still lit, by the way, still lit, and walked into that room. She placed the camera down, and all we can hear was her screaming at the child. Now, Aiden, I don't know about you, but that seems like a humiliation thing, right? Like she's like humiliating the child live on stream. And of course you're going to say like, nobody has the right to comment on this. This is my child. You guys are weirdos and you guys are diddlers. Okay. I mean, you claim that everyone else that talks about the child is like bad and they're diddlers. Let's talk about the fact that you went into her room smoking a blunt. Basically blew smoke in the face. You can hear coughing in the background. Let's talk about how like you just like humiliated them on stream by yelling at them and screaming at them to get a few good points so people can realize that, hey, she's a good mom, right? Because we already went over this 2 weeks ago. Was it really worth it? I shouldn't have to hear you. Welcome back. I shouldn't have to hear you parenting a child, right? Nobody should. Like your viewers have no right to hear you like screaming at a kid.
Absolutely not.
Go ahead.
What I was adding earlier was I was gonna ask like why is she really sleeps in Gary's room and doesn't have a room of her own, like at all?
It is a room of her own. So she used to live downstairs. It's a place I think has 3 floors, and she used to be downstairs. But she created such a mess and she was smoking around the house. So Gary had to renovate the upstairs so she can move up there. So it's not her place. Make no mistake. Like Gary was trying to find like an alternative not to have to deal with her all day, every day. So you know what? Right. I'm going to take care of the upstairs. We're going to make it nice. And we're going to, keep her up there. She has her own bathroom up there. There's like 3 rooms up there. Go fucking nuts. But
the hotboxing is what got me, like just how big that fucking cloud was. It literally just reminds me of a fucking chimney, like just sitting there.
And that smoke is the representation of where all of her money is going. That's where it's going. She has people donate to her every now and then. Somebody donated $60 fucking dollars. She said, "Thank you, I guess, but that's not enough for what I need." Okay, cool. Fuck, man, like Aiden, like. Bro, so like, what would your reaction be if somebody donated to you like $50 to $60? Like, what would your like reaction be?
If somebody donated me $50, $60, I'd be thankful for it. I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, wow, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Oh no, that's not enough for me. My account's in overdraft.
Hell yeah! Shout out to so and so for the $50 or $60. I appreciate you.
Oh no, that's not enough though. That's not enough.
It's not enough.
That's not enough. My account's still in overdraft. Like what? Whatever. No, I'm done. I'm just gonna shut up.
This woman would smoke blunt after blunt after blunt with her little baby right in her bed.
How you know that though? You guys.
Because it's on
there's no video of it.
Yeah,
Shannon,
there's on old
it's funny
video.
how the owls talked about me for 2 years and none of them have that.
Oh, we know
None
that,
of
big
them.
thing.
Come on, like there's no evidence of it. Only you seen it. You're the only person that's seen it in the world, Crystal Marie.
Crystal Marie,
so I'm the only one?
There's no one else that's saying that. You're the only one that says that. Now, Did I smoke outside?
Yeah.
I smoked
I
outside
wish
and my kid
into
was
your
around.
whole brain you feel better about
This
yourself.
is so embarrassing, like now, and it was even more embarrassing 2 years ago. Nothing's really changed. Screaming, her family can hear it in the background. She gives no fucks.
Yeah, funny how there's no evidence yet. We got it.
Because
I don't need to feel better about myself. You're really dumb.
you're a terrible person.
No,
you're actually a
terrible
terrible person.
Lying on a child and a dead man. I'll own my kid. I smoked in my backyard with my kid right next to me.
Listen,
Outside.
listen.
I did.
Say, man.
Big T. Hold on. Big T. That's why anything they bring up, you actually admit. When I go back to it, that's why I say Big T admits to this shit. She's like Granny. Y'all admit to y'all shit. Like, they don't deny her. Even with the camera shit, that's what I'm saying. Why y'all keep digging on the shit? You bring up old footage from 2 years ago, a year ago. But I'm just saying, it do hit different when Big T admits to it.
The only time I smoke indoors is when my child isn't home. That's the only time I smoke indoors, and I vape inside.
Well, that's not very true because we've seen it.
Well, that was really.
No, we have video footage, and
That doesn't really seem to hold up.
So go get it.
It should be easy to find.
I don't do all that stuff. I'm not like a person that does these things.
So many times around my kid, there should be numerous clips of it. It should be easy. Do you want to be on camera or no?
Look at that.
Yes or no?
Not on drugs. Dot, by the
Look
way.
at that. Look at that. Look at that. Are you? Wow.
I'm gonna smoke, but I'm not gonna smoke in the park. Well, I'm gonna be in the park, but not in the park.
Wow.
Somebody will talk shit about me smoking. But I'm not gonna not smoke because I'm on
out of
YouTube.
here. This is crazy, dude.
But
It's funny.
There's no videos. There's no videos.
There's no videos. Somebody like, okay, cool, but Away with Words has it. Yeah, there's no videos. Nobody can find a single video on the internet of me smoking in my house. You know, the only time I smoke around the house is when the family's gone. Mrs. I don't dox my kid on the internet. Mrs. I don't show my child on the internet. Mrs.
You want to be on camera or no?
You want to be on camera or no? Like what? Hey, this is crazy to me because she goes around and she would call people like you a pedophile. She would call people like me a pedophile. She would call people in chat pedophiles for judging her. Nobody would judge you if you didn't do the shit that you do now, which is showing your kid on camera. Showing them on camera, humiliating them on camera, on stream,
blowing smoke in their face,
blowing smoke literally on camera,
getting into a crash with them on camera, and then
getting into a crash with them on camera. But you're a good mom.
Calling an ambulance, not even calling an ambulance for him.
You know, which is crazy. Using them as a shield to deflect any form of criticism. That's irresponsible parenting. It's funny too, like you have the balls, the gall. You have the balls and the gall to sit there and say nobody has proof. Like, oh, if you have the proof, you know, then you would show it. Away with Words has it on deck. Mary J has it on deck, bitch.
Shout out to Mary J and Away with Words.
Shout out to Mary J and Away with Words. Seriously, look at this bitch. And people ask me, you know, you know, she's just an innocent mom trying to get by. Leave her alone. First and foremost, I don't go real life on her. And she said this the other day. She was like, oh, yeah, fuck that BSR guy. He goes real life on me. I don't fuck with him. First of all, I wouldn't want you to fuck with me. Secondly,
John says, Zaya mentioned he is going to Florida for Controlla. He could care less about her kid. Yes, Controlla is all. He's coming for my kid. Right?
Controlla is all. Yeah. So, right. And I'm sorry. Where was I earlier? I apologize. But I'm going to end that rant there because you guys already know what I'm talking about. Regarding the Zaya thing, so here's the deal with that, and I want to touch base on it because we're actually going to go into the other clip here. So she's like, you know, she's antagonizing people on the internet that are known for pulling up, that are known for going real life. Here's the thing. Nobody's saying it's right, Aiden? Like, I'm sure you and I can both agree that going real life, it's not right. However, there was only one time where I can justify it, and there's only one time where I can say, hey, that's on you. And that was times when you go online and antagonize other people as a mother to show up to your place and do something about it. And I mean,
especially if you dare and bring it on, like you're just pretty much asking for it at that point.
Antagonizing.
It's like what I say. Don't dish out what you can't take.
Don't dish out what you can't take. And there's many prime examples of that.
Can't handle the heat. Stay the fuck out the kitchen.
We hear that so often, Aiden, and it's like, you know what I mean? We've like withstood so much bullshit, but it's like, Carissa, don't tell Zaya, don't tell Pebs to pull up if you're not ready for that smoke. And don't use your child as some kind of excuse like, wow, these people are trying to target me. Like, I'm a mom, I'm with my kid right now. Then you should know as a grown adult, as a 40-year-old woman with a kid, to know not to tell random men on the internet, no offense, not to tell random men on the internet to pull up. I would never antagonize somebody to pull up to my crib if I'm like, you know, I mean, if I had a child there, like, or like, if I have a family that's there, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, you know, come pull up and do something, pussy. It's called being responsible and knowing when to pick and choose your battles and know who's willing to go the extra mile.
Right.
Zaya's that guy who's going to go the extra mile because you're challenging him. You know that he has nothing to lose.
Away with Words says she wants to fight people on her family vacation. Yeah, she prioritizes the internet over her own family. Yeah. She's got her fucking priorities. Her priorities are fucked.
Yeah. So she's going down to Florida on Gary's dime. All ass backwards, and she's going down there on Gary's dime. And she's calling other people broke. Like, hey, Pebs, you're too broke, you fat bitch. This is her words, not mine. Okay, because I don't think Pebs is fat at all. It's funny that she calls Pebs fat now that she's on the Wegovy. So I think that's pretty funny. I would actually say Pebs is a lot more skinnier than you, Big T, even at your lowest weight in the past 3 years. But she's like, you can't even afford to go down there. You can't rent properties around here, bitch. It's all owned. Who owns the property, though? Hey, Aiden, so who do you think owns the property down in Florida? Yeah, let me out of here.
Well, we got 3 suspects and we can eliminate 2 of them. It's not Ellie because she's a child.
Right.
It's not Controlla.
No.
Because Controlla doesn't actually own anything.
She doesn't own anything.
1,000. Gary, that's him right there, officer.
Yeah, pretty much Gary. And she's calling, Pebs a broke bitch, a broke bum, because you can't rent properties down there. What? You're like 40, 41 goddamn years old. What are you talking about? That's not yours. Dude,
I wouldn't be surprised if she left her daughter at home on her next Disney World vacation. Yeah.
Well, actually, like I have some news about that, Aiden. So I believe it was last year. And again, dude, she's gonna call us pedophiles for even mentioning her family. But somebody has to mention it. Somebody has to talk about it. How many times am I gonna have to sit here and sit by and watch you fucking blow smoke in your kid's face? How many times are your viewers going to have to sit there and hear you humiliate the child on stream? How about you keep your fucking kids off stream, you dumb bitch? Are you serious? It's stupid. Anyway, I believe she was at, I think it was Disneyland, if I'm not mistaken. She was at Disneyland. She was literally on all the rides by herself. She had the pictures, all the rides by herself. She had some random woman look after, you know who. She had some random woman look after them in a fucking hotel room. To pop in every once in a while.
That's wild.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Like, so no wonder why they're asking the question. Like, is that going to happen this year, or next year? It might. I don't want it to happen.
Okay, so she goes to fucking Florida. It's just her and her daughter. Like, Gary's not with them. No one else is with them, and she relies on a random stranger, a random stranger to just pop in on the hotel room like once every so often, while her child is like alone in the hotel room.
At Disneyland, well, I think it's Disneyland, I assume, out of all places. So, There you go.
No.
This isn't the first time like we've even seen like neglectful behavior either. It's literally Halloween of 2024. Some person rode up in their car, right, and they said out the window, "Fuck you, you fat bitch." Now this was a 16-year-old girl that said this out the window because Controlla kept targeting her father. Anyway, as you see on the Ring doorbell, thankfully it's censored, but I'm not going to play it anyway. She runs out. She runs out into the street. By the way, she runs out into the street and she says, "Come back here, pussy." Now, she doesn't really know who's in that car, right? It can be a grown man. It could be people like you and I, Aiden. You know, I mean, like, it could be anybody. So it's like, you don't know who's in the car. You're telling them to come back. Are you willing to fight in front of your child? Are you willing to fight in front of your family? Are you willing to get the shit beaten out of you in front of your family for online clout? I can't imagine though, like what she actually gets out of any of this. And seriously, like I go live. So far, I've been live like twice this month, which is like a new record on average for me. Unfortunately, I think it's like once every month, you know, because I'm busy. Once every month because I'm busy. But she's live every single day. But I'm wondering what she gets out of it because she recently picked up a job, right? She finished school. She picked up a job, which I assume she's working part-time because she wants to milk the Social Security income for as long as she could because she straight up robbed the system. There's a video out there from back then where she's like, "Hey, like I could teach you guys how to get on this." Anyway, I'm just wondering, like, is it worth it? Like, is it worth having people like talk shit on you, and attack you 24/7? I would say most of it is justified because you antagonize them into doing so. And as a parent and as a 4-year-old woman, I think you should know better than to, pick and choose your battles. Anyway,
no parent in their right
welcome
mind
back
would
in.
ever leave their fucking child alone in a hotel room just to go
No.
to fucking Disney World.
Nobody
Like,
would.
why not take her to Disney World with you? Are you that much of a weird ass Disney adult that you're just like, oh, I can't stand to have my kid here?
She's just in that mental state in where she's stuck in the mental state of like a teenager. You know, like she reminds me of some of the girls that, you know, we went to high school with. And she hasn't really grown up. She hasn't grown up. She's still stuck in that space. Yeah, you made a lot of irresponsible like decisions throughout your lifetime, but I feel like now you should definitely have the experience to you know, have your life on track, pick and choose your battles, make the right decisions.
Right.
Because we shouldn't be here right now. And we shouldn't be talking
especially
about
me at the age of 23 years old who I'm not a perfect individual, I'll say that. And I'm not exactly where I'm at
anyway
yet, but
well,
hold up. Am I coming through?
You are, but like, dude, yeah. She's about to be 41.
Yeah, a 23-year-old shouldn't have to lecture a 41-year-old at all.
Nobody should. I would say nobody should have to lecture.
I mean, nobody should have to.
Nobody. It's like I said, she's emotionally and mentally stunted. That's just how it is. There's no other, ifs and buts about it. There's no work around it. It's just, Aiden, you and I shouldn't be up here and like chat, shouldn't be right here right now to watch this, but we shouldn't be here
right
to tell her, tips and tricks on how to be a better parent, on how to be a better human being. And basically, how to get your life on track. Because I think online clout to this extent it's just not worth it. It's really not. Especially if you're not really making much off of it. This isn't
Kim Jong-un here hit the nail in the coffin.
What did he say? Sorry.
He said people like her shouldn't have kids. They're just messing them up. She's just a selfish cow. Exactly. Couldn't have said it any better.
That's how it is, because there are many people. There are many, and I'm going to include men, obviously, because they have a hand in this, but there are many irresponsible men and irresponsible women that want to have children, and they don't end up taking care of them, and they try to let the system take care of them because they're just not responsible enough. They don't want to own their responsibility. Like we've heard
it's like a wise man once said, every child does.
He cut out. StreamYard doesn't want this guy to tell the truth. He cut out. There you go. Go ahead.
No, I meant what I said was Every child deserves to have a parent, but not every adult deserves to have a child.
That's a great saying.
Yep.
She's saying that she made an irresponsible decision at like the age of like 36 or some shit. However, I mean, I don't really know. 36, 37, whatever. And she had the gall to say, you know, sometimes I regret having my child. What?
That's fucking crazy.
What?
On the internet to hundreds of people.
On the internet to hundreds of people.
Yeah.
I regret having my child, and I'm not ashamed to say that. You should be ashamed. Document on the internet for everybody to see. Who says that, dude? But you're a loving parent, right? You're a loving parent, but you're going to say that you regret having your child. And you question and you rage and see that people are even mentioning your parenting. That's all of who you are. Every time you go live, my child, my child, my child. Well, you know, or you're like, let's go discipline my child on stream and have them cry in the background. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Aiden's like, who do you think she is?
I think she's a piece of shit.
I think she's a piece of shit too.
Real scummy.
Really scummy, dude. I seriously cannot stand this woman. I would never go real life on her. I would never. I would also never lay hands on her, right? But it's someone definitely.
It's not even scary the fact that she thinks that, but it's scary the fact that she said that. But it's scary with the fact that she like.
It's just ridiculous, dude. But I say that she has to be humbled. She has to be humbled. I think there was a situation. This was years ago, but this just proves how much of a fucking scumbag she is. But there was a time, and you can look up. You can look this up somewhere, and maybe I shouldn't say this without providing a source, right? But I will find it. I'm sure Way with Words has it. I've read the article. I'm going based off of what I've seen. But there was a robbery that took place, and this was somebody I obviously, I mean, I assume that she had an issue with. Her and this man went out of their way to find this woman. They hogtied her, they beat her, and she got robbed. You want to know the funny part about all of this?
What?
It was a pregnant woman.
Ew.
There we go. Yeah. So I mean, so
ew.
Of a man. Ew. That the man ended up actually taking the fall, but it's literally there. You can look it up. That she helped hogtie, beat, and rob a woman. That's literally what happened. And that really proves her mindset and the kind of character that she is. So I don't think she should be parenting anybody. I knew that she was a scumbag before, but seeing the things that she's been doing this year alone, I mean, I can't really fathom or put into words about how fucking scummy this stupid bitch is. I don't say that about
Away says she wasn't pregnant at the time. Who? Controlla Away?
Oh, no, the woman. Okay, so I take that back. So she wasn't pregnant at the time. Okay, so I take that back.
Oh, okay.
See, again, yeah, because I read it a long time ago, but Away with Words. Yeah.
She says she can find the link to the article. All right.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, so she wasn't pregnant, but the beating and the robbery and the hog tying still happened. So I do take that back. I guess that was a rumor by somebody that sent the link, and I'm like, okay, cool. My bad. That's on me. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and continue. I mean, I can go on all night about like how much I hate this bitch. I don't have hatred for a lot of people. There is a few. She's definitely up there. So.
Listen, I'm trying to smoke before the other fucking parents get here and they look down on me.
Fucking scumbag.
Some parent will pull up and be like, oh my God. No. If there was other kids here, I wouldn't smoke. But it's just me.
That's just me, Dot, by the way.
welcome. Rules. Prohibit. Adults
Wow.
except those accompanying
So,
children. Littering.
Jesus Christ.
Consumption of alcohol.
All right, and we got it. We got it right here and right now. Thank you, Away with Words. I really do appreciate that. Let me go ahead and pull this up for everybody to see. Here we go. Get ready.
Full screen? Alrighty. Let's review this.
Is this thing on?
Yes, sir.
There it is. Okay, cool. All right. Woman was bound, gagged, beaten, and robbed by acquaintances in Great Kills Park, police say. September 16, 2014. She was just a child back then, guys, back in 2014. She didn't know what she was doing. Jesus Christ. All right. A man and a woman bound and gagged a female acquaintance during a violent daytime robbery in Great Kills Park, then broke her jaw and collarbone, police allege. The alleged victim, a 24-year-old woman whose name is being withheld by advance, declined comment Monday night. Police say Jesus Rodriguez, 31, of Thayer Place and Bay Terrace, and Carissa. Hey, wow, there it is. There's her name. There you go. And Carissa, 27, of the 300 block, blah, 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 assaulted and robbed a 24-year-old woman at about 1 p.m. Friday. And it was in a wooded area where nobody could see. According to police, Carissa grabbed the woman by the arms and threw her to the ground and held her there. Rodriguez then used rope and duct tape to bind her hands and placed duct tape over her mouth. He punched and kicked her face, breaking her jaw and also collarbone, police allege. Carissa took a debit card, 2 phones, a learner's permit, and a state benefit card and $240 in cash from the victim's purse. Police came up upon Carissa on blah, 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 and arrested the duo less than an hour later. Carissa was carrying a plastic zipper bag of marijuana, and she's always loved her marijuana, when police arrested her. And according to court papers, she was free on her own. Okay, got it. So there you go. So where's the lie? I see no lies here, Aiden. Wow. That's incredible.
None at all. She stole a debit card, 2 phones, a learner's permit, a state benefit card, and $240 in cash. The thing that gets me is the fucking learner's permit.
Learner's permit.
What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, probably during a point where she couldn't drive. Took her way too long to learn how to drive. So this is what I like. I don't see a lot of people mention this too often, but she's always been evil. This is always why I will hate her. Herself when another man fucking hog-tied and gagged a woman and beat her senseless and then robbed her. That really shows your character. I wouldn't even consider doing that to even my worst enemies, whoever they are. I don't really have a lot of enemies. Unless it was some fucking mongoloid over in Akron, Ohio. In that case, I think I would have to take him out permanently. Anyway, there you go. Oh, but she was 27. She was a young woman. She didn't know what she was doing.
She wasn't that young. Your brain fully develops at 25, people.
Glass containers. Use of bicycles, skates, skateboards, scooters, pets, amplified sound, vehicles without specific authorization, and of course, smoking. Those are the rules. Yes.
Paranoid.
I'm reading. Consumo de alcohol. That's why probably.
Thank you, Wes. I really do appreciate it.
Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna run through the sprinkler. How about that? I don't get high. I should say that off the rip. I don't get high. I know a lot of people are like, well, then why do you smoke pot? It regulates me.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
She doesn't get high, but she smokes pot.
She doesn't get high, but she smokes pot. She smokes it because it regulates her. She doesn't get high. She smokes it not to get high.
Chat, can any of you guys recall a time where people actually just smoked weed just to blow out the smoke and not inhale?
Yeah, let me go and ask you guys.
I've heard of people doing that with cigarettes, like actual tobacco ones, but not with weed. I've never known anybody to just, take a puff of weed and just blow the smoke.
Right on. I mean, has anybody here in chat ever smoked weed to not get high?
In terms of recreational use. Because medicinal use is understandable, but
she uses it for regulation. It regulates her, but it's not to get high. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Now go and feel free to educate me here, chat, because as someone as naive as me, I totally don't know whether or not people smoke weed to get high, especially since I don't smoke weed myself. So, wow. I mean, maybe Chris is telling the truth. I have no clue. She's fucking stupid, dude. She's fucking stupid.
I don't get bleezed. I don't get stoned. I don't get high. I wish that I did. It might be pretty cool if I did, but I don't. I mean, maybe I should quit smoking for a little bit. No, it doesn't say anything about smoking cigarettes. It literally says no smoking. It doesn't specify. You can't smoke anything.
This is at a park, by the way.
I have a feeling that some fucking family with some Karen-ass mom is going to pull up and I'm going to have to fucking...
Rightfully so! Oh my god, you dumb bitch! What? At a park. Aiden, I can't, dude.
In a state, also in a state where it's not legal, apparently.
Somebody take my fucking computer away, dude. I can't. What if some Karen rolls up on me and they tell me to put it out? Shut up. What?
Oh my god.
Why? Because you're at a park where kids are playing? I would love to see you elaborate on this someday and you tell me what you were doing here. I would love to see if some Karen pulled up on me. I would not want you smoking dope around my kid. I would fucking lay your ass out, dude. I'm not playing around. This is stupid. I dare some Karen to roll up. She's always had that mentality, by the way, where she wants somebody to try and fuck with her. This is nuts.
Feel embarrassed or some shit. Like I'm doing something wrong. Meanwhile, these bitches put fucking vodka and fucking Coca-Cola in water bottles and sit here and sip that shit.
Okay, last pause for... I keep pausing it. I can't with her today or tonight. She's comparing her smoking weed at a park where children play to people littering. Oh, wait, thank you for clipping this, because one thing her chat room doesn't seem to understand, there's some Stockholm syndrome going on. One thing her chat room doesn't seem to understand is that she lies all the time, and she's going to lie to you every chance that she gets. And this is one of those times. She's like, I dare you to find a point in time where I smoke weed around kids. Whole compilation right here, 13 minutes long. This is
all day long.
Yeah.
Well, they put fucking wine in a juice box.
13, the unlucky number.
I don't understand. I'm so sick of alcoholics judging me for smoking pot. I'm really sick of it. You motherfucking alcoholics have a pair of fucking balls. It's always alcoholics.
For a second, I got something to say. That part right there where she says, I'm sick of alcoholics judging me for smoking pot. That's not really the case. And here's the thing, Controlla. Yeah, it's wrong to bring alcohol to a park. We agree with that 100%. But it's also wrong what you're doing too. We have something you lack: consistency.
Well, Aiden, she's also always had that mentality, and I agree with what you said, but she's always had the mentality too, because whenever she goes live, which is every day, she's like, oh, well, I'm doing this, but at least I'm not like vegan who's doing this. Like, oh, I'm smoking weed at a public park for kids, but at least I'm not drinking at a public park for kids. See what I mean? This is who she is. This is like 3 years ago. It's always, oh yeah, I'm doing something that's bad, but I'm also not doing this that's bad. It doesn't really cancel it out,
Fucking smoking weed. It's always a dumb alcoholic.
Stoned out of her mind.
So much alcohol I can't fucking see straight, but I'm gonna talk shit. So much alcohol I can't fucking see straight, but I'm gonna talk shit. Yo, these bitches literally get sloshed and sit in a park all day long drinking.
You're not allowed to drink in the Dot Park either. By the way,
But let them smell a fucking little bit of marijuana and they're like, oh my god, call the police.
I would call the police on you.
All right,
I
there's
wouldn't.
other kids here. I think they're coming to the park. I don't know, but she's Asian.
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
This is the thing. The kids here.
She's
I
Asian.
think they're coming to the park. I don't know. but
She's Asian. Okay.
The fuck?
This is the thing.
God.
Trisha's mad because I'm not a bad mom like her, so I get to get away with things that she doesn't get away with. Like I could smoke pot on camera with my kid in the background.
What?
The reason why I can do that, Trisha, is because I didn't beat my kid on.
What the fuck, dude?
That's fucking nuts.
Somebody, oh my god. What? I really don't know what to say. She says that she can smoke weed around her child, and the reason why she's allowed to do that is because she doesn't beat her.
Bruh.
All form of neglect, all form of abuse, it's still neglect and abuse. It doesn't matter if you're doing the fucking bottom tier, it's still bad. You're saying that you can smoke weed around your kid as long as you're not beating the shit out of her?
I just can't with this. Like, she truly is one of a kind. I've heard a lot of people say some crazy shit, and I've heard some crazy shit, but Controlla, like, it's fascinating. It's captivating.
I've been trying to tell you this shit
there's a wonder to it.
For the past few years, I've been streaming. I think I didn't. Oh shit, what's up, Gigi? How are you doing, bro? But as long as I've been streaming, which has only been for like 3 years, for the past 2 years, I've been looking into her. I told you stuff here and there, and I was like, well, Controlla is kind of hard to explain. Like, the most I can tell you is that, she's a narcissist, a bad mom. She lives with her dad at the age of 40. She has nothing of her own. She's a known doxer, doxes anybody that has an opposing opinion or really tries to expose her. But again, I need context throughout to show you, which is why when I would tell you, Aiden, I'm like, well, I can't really quite put it into words. But now you're here and you see it.
I knew the basics about her from like 5 years ago and all that other shit. But
5 years ago, yeah.
Picking it apart and just uncovering certain things, like hearing bits and pieces, from there, because I've been away for such long, or I've been out the loop. And then just like really, really getting to see her, like actually stream and cover her and watch in real time. It's just like, oh, wow.
And I've always wanted you up here too to give your input on this, because a lot of this stuff I am really seeing for the first time. But this is this is a new level of I'm going to make a new word here. This is a new level of scumbaggery. This is what this is.
Dream.
So what are your thoughts on this? And she's like, she says that she can smoke weed around her kids because Trisha beats on hers.
That's like me saying, officer, I can rob this bank because people go in and rob convenience stores. It's absurd. It's like,
wait, hold on. That'll be the other way around. Like, officer, I'm actually allowed to rob this convenience store because there are people out there that rob banks.
There's people out there. There's people out there that kill people and kidnap, so I can rob banks.
Don't every time you see me have a fucking alcoholic beverage in my hand. Like, there's big differences, and I'm sick of the comparisons. It's like, when my kid gets taken away by CPS, then you can compare us. And until then, shut the fuck up with the comparisons. It's really annoying. There's a lot of rules. I mean, I wouldn't call it a shitty park as much as I'd call it a... All right, I'm going to put this out. I'll hit my vape. I'll smoke this when we leave.
Yeah, sure. That's any better.
We're at the park.
Not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore? You done? Nah, this park is like a little bit bougie. Just because it has.
What happened? I looked down on
Day,
Mr.
I got such dirty.
I
looks
can't,
from
bro.
people. Here the other day,
I can't.
I got such dirty looks
Oh,
from
shit.
people. Here the other day, I got such dirty looks from people.
She got such dirty looks from people. Wow, who the hell do you think they are? Yeah, let me vape in a public park for kids in peace. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, well, I just put out my little blunt, you know, so I'm trading that for smoking my THC out of this vape really quick. Fuck out of here, dumb bitch.
Yeah, those rules are to keep it nice.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just like record the park too.
That's why the park
Amazing.
is so nice, because people follow the rules.
What?
You want to go? The park is so
Am I tripping?
I'm having
nice because people follow the rules.
I can't.
You want to go?
I can't.
You're in. You going?
What, dude?
Bruh.
You're in. You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, but I want to go in from this way. Do I watch Netflix, Mom?
Oh my god.
Is that my show?
Yeah, but smoke with your kid day. Should I just chug alcohol in front of her? Would
What?
that be-
Dude, I can't. Aiden, I seriously, like, I just... Smoke with your kid day? It's not chugging alcohol in front. Shut up. Shut up, dude.
More appropriate for you? Get her accustomed to thinking that, you know, alcohol all day long is normal.
What?
My doors are shut. My kid can't. I'd rather fucking normalize smoking for 10 to fucking 15 minutes. I'd rather normalize that than fucking her thinking that it's okay to have a fucking alcoholic beverage in your fucking hand all day.
You are a stupid fucking bitch. Dude, I seriously, I've never seen this before, by the way. This is the first time I've seen this. She is so fucking punchable. I am not even joking, dude. Like, I would never lay my hands on a woman ever, dude. But this is like, I can only imagine what it's like if we have parents in here. I'm not a parent, and this is my reaction. I can only imagine to the actual parents seeing this shit, how enraged you must be. As a smoking weed and strapping her kid into the back of the car while still having the fucking little blunt in her mouth is better compared to drinking.
Oh, I can't. Sorry about that, people. Wi-Fi
No,
issue.
it's fine, dude, but this is fucking stupid. bro.
I feel
This
like
is
I'm
stupid.
fucking losing brain cells just listening to this.
I've never been like I've never been genuinely upset. I think for as long as I've watched her or you know like I've never been genuinely upset. But after seeing this clip, it's like, how can you justify this? And like, I would really like your take on this. I would also like to take on the people who love to watch her, love to donate, who love to come into my chat and tell
Here's
me.
my take about it.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and tell us.
My take
Go ahead.
on it is this is fucking absurd.
Okay.
Like just the lacking of intelligence and self-awareness is just astounding. And on top of it, her supporters are fucking simps.
This is some kind of like financial domination shit going on right here. I feel like the people that donate to her, the men get off on the shit. This is who you're donating to.
Grappler 6 says, I'm guessing this is when she was going at Skelly for drinking. He could be wrong though.
Could
be.
So she's first and foremost, what's up, Hill Grappler 6? How are you? I'm sorry, guys. This is just I just can't with this fucking bitch. You know, she's referring to Trisha. But it's funny how she goes after, you know, parents that decide to have, you know, maybe like a beer every once in a while, you know, but apparently, you know, having a beer, drinking it, chilling, you know, and maybe like your kids in the next room. She's comparing that and she's saying that's bad, like terrible compared to her smoking and hitting a blunt in front of her kid. And she said that she would rather have her kid get accustomed to having a cloud of marijuana smoke around her, basically, instead of having her child see her drink a beer or some shit. So
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the comment.
It's stupid, yeah, man. Yeah, but the comments have digressed. Yes, I was higher. I digressed. They're the greatest, and they're awesome. I actually go live for the comments. Like this is, I can't see them right now.
Bacon in chat.
Bacon in the chat, guys. Bacon in the chat.
We are simps.
No, I'm smoking weed. I'm definitely smoking weed. But let's also understand that my kid, yeah, smoking weed in front of us is okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, smoking weed in front of us is okay.
I don't smoke in front of my kid.
Show me one time where I did.
Yeah, driving high is illegal. If I was high, that would be a big deal. All right, so what do you want to do? To be fair, I didn't think we were leaving for a while. Oh, yeah. I want to be clear. The only reason why I smoked is because I was nauseous. I wouldn't have smoked otherwise. I really wouldn't have. Me smoking just now is like the same as somebody having coffee in the morning.
She has to be rage baiting. There's no way.
Beta times.
This has to be rage baiting. Me smoking weed in the car in the morning is like me having a cup of coffee.
Her stupidity is what's rage baiting.
We just can't believe that she's actually this fucking stupid. I'm coping right now by trying to think that she has to be rage baiting, right? There's just no way. Like this is.
It's like the same. That's the only comparison that I can give it. Like there's people that can't function without caffeine in the morning and things like that. It's kind of the same thing.
Right. So if you can't function,
if that's the case, you're an addict.
You're an addict. Thank you.
And yes, you can get addicted to marijuana. That's one of the few true things that the fucking drug.
You can get addicted to anything. Like you can be addicted to food. You know what I mean? That's why people get fucking 600 pounds. You can be addicted to anything.
Weightlifting. I mean, to a degree.
Weightlifting. Yeah, you can get like addicted to weightlifting. I know somebody that is. You know, like this is nuts. That's called an addiction, lady.
Not doing anything wrong. What up, Eat Speaks? If I was doing something wrong, listen. You know, there was another place that was like a bridge with fishes. We could go there. Actually, I forget where that was. Where was that bridge? Where was that place? Come on, I want to bring you somewhere. I think it was by. Where was that? I want to try to remember where that was. Remember I went to the beach and I walked.
Not high,
oh, yeah,
by the way.
Get down.
Look at that. Look at that, man.
Whoever says he doesn't want to date anyone right now. Me either. I'm trying to fix our friendship. I like you.
You're an old woman.
When we come back, she's still smoking.
But like you talked about America, and then when your mom talked and she had a southern accent, I was like, and they're from the south. I was like, they're probably from like Louisiana or something. But I took it all back.
She
later
never
on. I
put
took
it
all back
out.
later. I was like, I was like,
Never did.
Seems like a normal thing for Controlla.
It was just a conspiracy theory.
It's
though.
a
It was
very
like,
normal
she's
thing for
actually
her.
from here.
So
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect.
So honestly, guys, like, just don't forget what she said here tonight. What she said back in 2022 when you saw here tonight. She said smoking weed in front of her kid was okay. She says that smoking weed to her is no different than having a cup of coffee in the morning. There you go. Aiden, are you still here? You're still here. Okay, cool. Like, this is, guys, this is just absurd. And, you know, I used to always get comments. It's like, you know, even if I go live once a month, what? Yeah, it's like, why do you care about her? Why are you covering her? This is why. I mean, how often, like, am I going to have to sit here and act like that she's a good mom? You know, how often are people going to be afraid to bring this up because they're afraid to get called pedophiles or diddler by this stupid bitch? This stuff's always been here. It's just there's a lot of people, not you guys in chat, not anybody in ETC, not anybody in Sandman's, but there's a lot of people, mainly the people in our chat room that are moderators, who just refuse to face facts, that refuse to acknowledge, refuse to do research, who Carissa really is.
I'm back from my piss break. Did I?
Okay. Wow, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Did you miss anything? No, we were doing a little recap here. I'm like, this is what her viewers like refuse to see. And this is who her viewers are actively supporting. And I dare a motherfucker to come in here and at least say, you know, hey, I support Controlla and this is why. That's all you have to do, but I never get it.
Nope. Not
So
at all.
it's like, why do you support her? And maybe then we'll see whether or not it's like actually justified, because I don't want to be biased, but based off of what we've seen here tonight, is there any reason as to why you would still donate money to her? Is there any reason as to why you would still support her and help her manufacture these lies? Okay. These are the people that I don't like.
Religion.
This is insane. And she's been thumping her Bible lately too. She's been acting so very Christian when today.
Oh, she's Christian now? I thought she was Muslim.
I thought she was Muslim too.
You know,
But she moved on to Christianity.
Rahim and all that shit. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. But she's moved on. She's been thumping her Bible. She was thumping it pretty hard around the time that Charlie Kirk got assassinated. And she's been reading off all these verses and grifting off of it pretty hard. So I mean, it's she doesn't really practice what she preaches. She's in no position to give advice to anybody. I would dare anybody to go into her chat. I don't think that she can
is
actually recite
cloudfully
one verse.
capitalizing off that man's death and is trying to make it seem like she's all spiritual and awake now and shit.
Yeah, that's the case. I don't think anybody should get assassinated for their opinions. I think that's why we live here in America, where you're free to express yourself. And whether or not I agree with what you're saying, you have every right to have a platform and say what you have to say. And then maybe somebody can, maybe somebody can come up and refute what you say. Right? That's why we live here in America. But nobody should get assassinated.
You got a platform to speak.
That.
First Amendment. No abridgments of religion.
Right, yeah. First Amendment. This guy's even
petition or speech. You know,
go ahead and shut him down. You know, but oh my God, Carissa, it's like you're actually grifting off of his death and accepting donations by crying over Charlie Kirk. It's like you knew what you were doing. You had the Cash App pinned. It's funny. The only time that she had her donations like really pinned up there, and she actually had it on stream, was when she was talking about Charlie Kirk, because she had to get those sympathizers in her chat to really grift off of them. To me, it's like rest in peace to dude, because all he was doing was just stating his opinions, and all people had to do was refute. That's why we live here in America. But I'll tell you this, guys, like what she was doing on that week was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Hey guys, I feel bad for Charlie Kirk. By the way, here's my Cash App. Can you donate to me for some weed? Because I'm so sad about Charlie Kirk today.
Bruh.
She gave no advice either. Like, she didn't really say anything about you know, hey, like I feel like this guy got assassinated for trying to express his opinion, even though I didn't agree with it, blah, 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 whatever. You know, but this is fucking stupid. By the way, here's my Cash App or PayPal. Please donate to me because I'm sad. Fuck you. Anyway, enough of that. So I would like to go over really quick on Mary J's channel where she did actively walk around in the hallway into the bedroom smoking. And then we're going to move on to the fact where she threatened to shoot Zaya and Pebs. And I think that might be it. Let me go and pull up the clip here. There we go.
Prioritize my child.
I know because I can't see.
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, thank you.
Know that
Another big ass cloud.
I know that I like I said, I prioritize my child and I do what is necessary to. Everything that I do is because of my kid. Y'all have no idea. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, y'all could call me a bad mom every day until you're blue in the face.
Mom.
I call myself a bad mom. Until you're blue in the face. I call myself a bad mom.
What are you going to do to fix it?
You know, I could have done the bare minimum. Like, I could have legitimately done the bare minimum, and someone will say my kid's coughing because of me, even though I'm smoking out the window.
It's like near downtown.
I gotta do the
He
elf.
said he got a $50 gift card. My God. Everybody's getting gift cards.
Oh, and another thing, because I heard people like spaz it out about the fact that I smoke weed in my house. I don't care. I do. I smoke weed in my house. I don't care.
Yeah, I figured it out like 3 years ago.
I don't care. Cry about it. I know what I'm gonna do.
They have one location in my area.
Let's go set the elf up. Fuck this stupid bitch. We'll come back to this bitch in a minute. I really don't give a fuck about her. I gotta do shit. Are you still awake? Give me it now. Give me it now. Now. Give it to me. Bro, is she for real right now? Is she fucking for real?
I don't know. You shouldn't be streaming it.
Bro, it's 10:30. It is 10:30 and this kid is still awake. Give me a second.
Announcing the whole family business to the world, by the way.
Announcing the whole family business to the world.
It's 10:30 and this.
I feel like she knows that people might try to recap this. I feel like she does this on purpose to a degree where, you know, I mean, like, you know why?
Let's just say I don't know why.
Okay, well, obviously she does it because she wants to play the victim to where if somebody calls it out, like somebody like me, somebody like you, with the words people in chat, she does this, I would think, on the most part, some of it can be on purpose and some of it is from incompetence, is so she can play victim. So that when somebody mentions like, hey, maybe you shouldn't smoke around children, she's like, what are you doing bringing up my child, you fucking pedophile? It's like, whoa, hold on a minute.
Hey, yo, pause.
Pause for a minute. You're breaking my balls here. Come on.
Kid is still awake. Give me a second.
Inner hand lit. Still lit. Still lit.
Give me a second.
Where's the case? The case for the headphones. No, I gave you the case. You had the case. This is why you can't use myself. No, you lost it. Get up. Now. You better find it now. Go find it right now.
Anyway, I mean, this goes on for a bit. So this goes on for a bit. It's like a screaming match. You know, the child's crying and Controlla's screaming at them at the top of her lungs while still smoking. Of course, she is going to like deny that, but that's what happened. I could play the rest of it. I mean, like, you go find yourself, but I don't want to hear a kid crying. So let's see what she says afterwards.
I'm so annoyed right now. She lost the case. Both of these tablets are done. She is not allowed to use them anymore. She has lost all of her privileges because she wants to sneak and stay up all night with her idiot friends.
Her idiot friends, by the way.
She cracked the screen on my fucking iPad. I'm gonna flip out. Give me a second.
What is up?
You have a hard time getting up in the morning, and now you're staying up an extra hour. And this room is a mess. And every time you get on that tablet and talk to your friends, I notice that your room gets more and more messy because you're doing stuff on there, and you think it's party time with them. You're putting on a show for them, and it can't happen. Okay? I'm talking to you. Why are you crying? I'm talking to you.
Shut your ass up. Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
I know that.
So she needs some good mom points to go humiliate her child on stream and make her cry instead of shutting off the stream for the night. But she streams at all hours to where it's like basically her whole life is on screen. It's kind of like the Truman Show if Truman knew that he was being streamed worldwide. So anyway, you guys get it. I'm not gonna go too far into this because I've already went over it 2 weeks ago. But I wanted to play the clips from earlier from Away with Words. I will link their channel later. From Away with Words to what she did just previously, pretty recent, and nothing's really changed. So that's the end of that. But if there was one thing I would like to bring up is that she tried antagonizing Zaya. Yeah, she tried antagonizing Zaya.
Yep.
And they're like, look, if you pull up, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you if you pull up. Okay. Well, how about you don't like put them in a position to where they have to. So where would this be? I'm not prepared. The stream is falling apart, guys. This is terrible. Let's see if she took it down because I already have it archived. So there we go.
Thank you very much, Tanika. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I really genuinely do.
Somebody donated, by the way, and like whoever donated, like shame on you.
I know that you're not fucking with me right now, but yeah. The next thing that I wanted to say is ain't nobody over here renting Piggy P. We not renting, okay? So you can't rent shit around me, bitch. You can't rent fuck all, you dirty bitch. Okay? You can't rent a motherfucking thing near me because everybody near me fucking owns, you dirty bitch. Okay? You dirty, miserable, fucking dirty, pill popping fucking bitch. And you can't say you're not a pill popper because you went and you cried how you're a pill popper and I'm going to make you relapse. Can't say that, can you? I'm not even going to get hyped, but I will say this, like, and I want to make it really fucking clear. I have not bothered Piggy P or the pedophile for a long time, okay? I haven't bothered Piggy P or the pedophile for quite some time. But thank you for that video because I am filing another police report, okay? And this time, I am going to tell the police department that I want a...
Let's not mention names here, but I wonder who else tries to file police reports when they tell somebody to pull up. I wonder who that sounds like.
Protection order, and that if you show up, you better be arrested. Leave me the fuck alone, because I haven't bothered your bitch ass, and I have proof of that. I'll say this, right? Know this, right? When the pedophile came on my property, I didn't know he was there, and that's why he didn't leave in handcuffs, okay? I have a video of you threatening me with a gun. Do you really think that like you're just gonna get away with it? Bro, I have so many people that live in South Florida that hit me up and were like, we're not gonna let him do nothing to you. See, last time I didn't have many people down there. I didn't have people down there that fucked with me like that, but now I do. Because here's the thing, right? It's not about fighting, because nobody wants to fight. Piggy P don't want to fight.
You do though. That's like, you do though, right? That's why you're calling people names. That's why you're calling people pedophiles. You're calling Pebs Piggy P. Are you serious? Are you acting like that? You're not the fat fuck. Like, are you acting like that? Seriously, that like you look way better than Pebs. We could do that comparison right now if I can find the pictures, but I'm too lazy. But
she says she knew we were there when we streamed us driving and arriving there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was all streamed. She knew it was going to happen. She knew it. And she wanted to play victim. She had her fucking retarded stepfather come outside to come handle some business. Her stepfather didn't do shit because he's a pussy too. Yeah, but they live streamed the whole thing. They said, hey, this is where we're going to be. Right? They live streamed everywhere, right? I think they live streamed at like a food place. They sat down and ate right near where she was staying at. That's what I heard Zaya say. They live streamed everything. It's all there. And like Zaya can choose whether to upload that or maybe have people pay for it if they need it. But it's all there. And she acted like she didn't know. You were afraid. You were afraid. So then you want to contact the police. The body cams are out there. Zaya went over it the other night. You're going to act like you didn't know, but you filed a police report? Piggy P, get the fuck out of here. That's
Piggy
ridiculous.
P thinks that Zay is going to protect her. But I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not threatening nobody. I promise you. You come on my property again, you're getting shot or you're leaving in cuffs because I will protect mine. Okay? And I'm not playing about that. You come on my property and I see you, I'm calling my father and telling him to get his gun, and I'm dialing fucking 911 and I'm telling Boca Raton PD that you're there. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with a 45-year-old loser that has nothing to lose. We know you got nothing to lose, bitch nigga. We know. The fuck? You think I'm gonna be out here unprotected? No, I'm not. See, y'all play with me because y'all know that I can't carry. Y'all know that I'm not allowed to protect myself. Y'all know that I can't have a weapon.
So here's the deal, right? Okay. So she thinks just because Gary owns the property, she doesn't really own anything of her own. But she believes that since Gary owns the property, that she can shoot anyone that steps foot on it. Trespassing is not justification to use deadly force, and that alone doesn't really allow. That alone doesn't allow you to shoot them. You can't shoot them based off of speculation. Like, you would have to know 100% for sure that your life was in danger. Am I wrong here, guys? Like, you would have to know for a fact that Isaiah said that he was going to pull up, if he was going to pull up and kill you, if he was going to pull up and hurt you. You can't do it based off of speculation alone. Just because your stepdad owns the property, you can't just shoot Zaya for stepping foot on it. I mean, like, that's how fucking stupid she is. Oh, well, I shot him based off of speculation. You're like, I assumed that he was going to hurt me. Get the fuck out of here.
So y'all think y'all gonna play with me? Nope. No, you're the fuck you're not. I'm so glad that you said what you said. I'm so glad that you made it known that police reports ain't gonna find you. Because when I file for my RO, I'm gonna say he specifically said that police reports ain't stopping him. So I need protection now. I ain't Alex's enemy. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now.
Well, we're not gonna get into that. But I think we all know the history, and we're going to keep it at that because I want nothing to do with
Alex's enemy. I'll never be Alex's enemy. And I'll just, I'm going to just leave it there. I'm not nobody's enemy. I'm not even on that type of time. I haven't said nothing negative about that lady, and I'm not even gonna. Like, I feel like the holidays are a hard time. I can't imagine what she's going through right now at this time of year and everything. Like, I truly don't. I don't. And the way that it looks for me is that when
I think you're saying all this, Carissa. No, I was going to come on and say it. I don't care. But I honestly think you're just saying all this because you're afraid of Alex. You know for a fact that she has dirt on you. She calls you out every chance that she gets, right? If you mess up, she's going to call it out, which that's what she does. Or if you do something good, she's going to give you credit to that. Okay. Which, I mean, there's really no good, but you called her a pedophile. You called her a diddler. So I'm wondering now where that stands. I'm wondering where that stands with you. So in your eyes, you said she was a pedophile. So is she all of a sudden, in your eyes, not a pedophile because you like her now? I don't think that's justified. I don't think someone should ever go back to liking someone that they claim is a pedophile or take it back. You can't just call anybody a pedophile. That's ridiculous. So I think you should definitely apologize. I haven't really heard you apologize, Alex. I think an apology would be nice. You know, maybe you should apologize for that. Like, look, I said a lot of stupid shit about you back then, and I'm sorry. I haven't really heard you apologize, though. And now you're saying that like you're friends with her. From an outsider's point of view, it's like it's kind of weird because I've heard you say nothing but shit about Alex. So I don't know much about it besides the fact that you called her a pedophile. So
whoa,
yeah, maybe you got to figure that out.
things get too hard for her.
Vocabulary. Huh?
What up? What's up?
Oh, I was just reading a comment. My bad. Go back to it.
No. What? What's up?
Oh, sorry. Violin Farson says sorry is not a word in her vocabulary, and I was just agreeing with it.
It's not. I'm not here to say who. I don't know where their friendship stands. Honestly, friendship, by the way, it's just that recently I saw Alex's streams on Controlla. I liked them a lot, and I'm wondering where she stands. I'm wondering if Carissa maybe apologized to her. Again, maybe that's not even my business to know, but everyone here can say that they saw Controlla call Alex a pedophile back in the day, and I'm curious where that stands between those two now. And so, yeah, that's basically just my take on the whole entire thing. The whole entire thing is pretty weird to me that she can call anybody a pedophile, then immediately go back to liking them like nothing happened. I thought your child always came first. This proves what kind of person she is. Or, for instance, Aiden, she has people that donate that would talk shit about her, including the child, and she would act like she's friends with them because she gets to pick and choose who's allowed to make a statement. So it's pretty stupid.
Like, she copes with alcohol, and then things get bad. And
Who are you to put that business out there? She copes with alcohol. Aiden, let me ask you a question. So it's like, Aiden, I mean, like, you're my friend. I've known you for a really long time. Like, let's just say hypothetically, if you were dealing with an addiction to alcohol, right? Like, you're actually suffering from it.
Right.
Like, would I go live and say, you know, like, what did she say?
She copes with alcohol.
Would I go on here and say that, well, Aiden's coping with alcohol right now?
No. And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Put out there.
If you're friends with her, why would you say
some
that?
Counselor, Tom Space says? Yeah, some counselor, apparently.
Yeah, some counselor. I know Aiden for like 10 years, you know, and it's like, so like, imagine if I went on here today and I'm like, you know, here's my, my friend Aiden, blah, 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 blah. You know, guys, he copes with alcohol. That's nobody's business to know.
Or any other
to say that's true.
Right.
So yeah, some friend she is, by the way.
Not even just with alcohol, but like anything. Drug addiction, you know, sex,
personal
life,
matters,
yeah,
anything. It just shouldn't be brought up, and there's a reason. Whatever. See, this is why I'm so confused about this like dynamic. She claims that they're friends, and if they are, cool, but why would you say that she's coping with alcohol? Why are you acting like you're friends with her after all the bad things you said about her in the past? Anyway, enough of that.
Things get bad, and I'm not gonna shit on a person because from where I'm standing, as a person with substance use disorder, right? That's what I used to do, right?
Still do.
I used to use alcohol and I used to use drugs to deal with my feelings. So I'm not gonna, whatever. But I am going to file a police report, and I am going to make sure that was a challenge to the police. I'm gonna make sure that they're very well aware of it. I'm not gonna do it right now because I don't need to right now. I got time, but it will get done. For sure, it will get done. I'll say this though. If Piggy wants to meet up to fight, I'm so down. But that's not what she wants to do.
It has. Okay, it's like, what does she want to do? Let's hear what she has to say about that, actually, because I was just about to say something.
It's not Piggy challenging me. It's the pedophile.
Wow.
It's not Piggy challenging me. It's not the female challenging me. It's the pedophile challenging me.
Seems to be her
I'm
favorite
not playing
word
with a
to throw
pedophile, okay? And that's
yeah, but you're also involving Pebs, which means if Pebs ends up getting involved, you're going to cry victim about it again. You just said that if Pebs gets involved, you're calling her Piggy P, by the way. You're no good looker yourself. So I don't even understand why that's even a thing with you. I think you're projecting what people say to you onto other people. I think it's pretty weird. You're no model. Anyway, you're saying that you're down to fight her if she pulls up, if she's down to fight. It's almost as if, hey, you want to know what it seems like she's doing here? Because it's funny, because it's like, I would fight Pebs if she's down, but I know it's something that she doesn't want to do, so I'm not concerned about her. But soon you will be. Soon you will be. Because what if she decides that she does? What are you going to say then? Oh, Pebs wants to assault me when I'm with my kid in Florida. So Pebs is a diddler. Pebs is, whatever. She knows what she's doing, dude. It's so obvious. I would fight Pebs if she's down. And then if Pebs were to accept, oh, Pebs is a diddler. Pebs wants to assault me when I'm on my family vacation. Let me file a police report against her too. She's such a pussy, dude. I just can't with her. I just can't. She knows what she's doing.
What he is. He's a pedophile. I will never say his name ever again. I will forever refer to him as a fucking pedophile. Why is he a pedophile? Oh, I don't know. Maybe driving by my kid's school and yelling out her name makes him a pedophile. Why is he a pedophile? Oh, I don't know. Maybe going through all my daughter's classmates' photos on fucking live stream makes him a fucking pedophile. Why do I call him a pedophile? I don't know. Maybe grooming a 16-year-old makes him a pedophile.
Whoa.
But I gave you 3 solid reasons for why I'm calling him a pedophile. Because he is a pedophile. He has a weird obsession with my child.
I'm just going to say this for the record. If you're concerned for your child's well-being, Dameway has kids, if I was concerned for my kids' well-being, I wouldn't tell random strangers to pull up. So at some point, Controlla is going to have to learn how to take accountability here. You're not innocent at all. You begged them to do something that you told them to do. They did it. Whether it was right or wrong, you told them to do it. So you're going to have to take some accountability here in this situation too. Well, whether it's true or not. If it did happen, you told them to pull up and do it. So you need to take some partial responsibility. Maybe she'll learn not to mess with these quote unquote crazy grown ass men on the internet, because they're going to get hit pretty hard. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe you should shut your fucking mouth. Okay.
Not only is she putting herself at risk by inviting people over, but she's also putting her child at risk.
Pretty much.
Let's just say hypothetically, and I'm not saying, Zaya or Pebs or those kind of people, but to anybody that she would challenge on the internet, tell them, hey, pull up and shit, right? What if they were crazy enough to go after her child?
she doesn't really think that deep. She's incapable of thinking that deep. And I've been making that point for the past year.
Right.
Well, like for instance, on Halloween of 2024, somebody rolled on by and she said, "Come back over here, you pussy. You don't know who was in that car." And she's incapable of picking and choosing her battles. And right now, what she's saying here on stream right now is it's obviously going to make Zay and Pebs want to take another trip down to Florida. That's what she wants. I'm not going to sit here and say it's right. I'm not going to sit here and say anything. All I'm saying is take some responsibility here. If you don't want him showing up, don't make threats, because you're basically threatening these people, saying that, you know, he's not allowed to show up to Boca or, you know, wherever you're at. That's going to make him want to come up. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make him want to show up. But that's not your fault. You know what you're doing. You want to play the victim. You want to like milk as many donations as you can from fucking sympathizers. So this is what's happening.
It's a weird obsession with me. I am not attracted to you, sir. You are way too short.
Huh.
Fuck out of here. I am not into you. You're a bum. Even in my most fucking active of addiction, I wouldn't look your way. So please leave me alone. Please.
Yeah, but you have Gary in your life. You don't need to say that. You got Gary.
At all.
A reminder to some of the Simps in Controlla's chat: she's not going to let you hit if you're short.
You are the fucking crustiest, dustiest motherfucker I done ever laid fucking eyes on in my lifetime. You're short. You're fat. You got a receding hairline. You're broke. You're dusty. You fuck with women.
I would rather be short. I would rather be dusty. I would rather be all those things than be 40 years old, not having anything to my name, and relying on my stepdaddy to take care of all my problems.
Being a shitty mom.
Exactly. Well, there you go. So I'd rather be all that any fucking day, any day.
So fuck. I could go on. I could fucking go on, bitch. I could go on. You're too short to ride this ride, okay? You're too fucking short. Fucking bum bitch, bro. I'm not interested. Leave me alone. At this point, it's stalking and it's sexual harassment. I'm gonna file a fucking charge for sexual harassment at this point, because that's what I feel it is. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like he's mad because I don't want his little fucking shriveled up peen. And so he's like trying to fucking like.
Hey, like, you're thinking about his penis. He's not thinking about your vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like you're thinking, you're thinking of him. Like,
I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do, but it's weird. Okay, it's weird, and I don't want no parts of it. Okay, so I'm gonna file every fucking report that I could file, because I have not challenged this bitch. I have not asked him to come anywhere the fuck around me. The comments that he's talking about, the whole getting shot thing, that shit, those comments were made almost 3 fucking years ago. He's bringing up shit that was said almost 3 fucking years ago. I don't even mention this bitch. You got fucking titties and a fucking extended fucking pregnant woman belly. I am not interested in you. It's a reason why your bitch is Pebs, okay? It's a reason why you fuck Pebs. Leave me alone. Y'all are gonna really fucking cause this man to catch a charge off the internet. Because y'all keep hyping him up like he's not gonna get in trouble. Oh, you're not gonna get in trouble. You're not gonna get in trouble. Okay. Okay, keep hyping him up. He threatened me with a gun today. Threatened me with a gun.
I didn't watch, but I actually assume it was probably for his protection, because you're the one that threw out the wild gun accusations first. You know, you're the one that threw out the gun things. Like, you're gonna go and like grab Gary's gun and defend yourself if needed. I'm sure. Possibly, I didn't see the stream. Is what I'm assuming. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just going to assume Zay is like, well, I got a gun too, bitch. You know. So.
And verbatim said that the police reports ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, we'll see. is. The fuck, bro? It's a reason why a bitch who her fucking teeth are rotting out her fucking mouth and her titties sag down to her knees. It's a reason why that's the bitch that you.
And do you actually know that the teeth that she has in her mouth isn't actually hers?
No, I knew that.
She has rotted
dentures.
teeth. Yeah. Well, they're
veneers, not veneers.
Yeah, but like she Patty died, and she got the money, and then she got her teeth fixed. But it's just so weird that she's like throwing all this shade towards Peb. She's calling her fat, rotted teeth, low sagging titties.
Look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror. You have low sagging tits, Controlla. I would say, I mean, I can't talk, but I would say you're fat too. And you also have rotted teeth. The only difference is that you were actually able to afford off your dead mother's money some implants. So congratulations, I guess.
Okay? Because no other bitch is fucking with you. None.
Congratulations.
Not even the bitches that you groomed. Not even the bitches that you groomed is fucking with you. Jules, because you groomed her too. Imagine being such a dusty, crusty, fucking no fucking morals having ass bitch that you go after a female that you used to babysit for, that you know her baby daddy. Ew.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
I don't know, but he gonna keep talking himself into some handcuffs. Okay? He gonna keep talking himself into some motherfucking handcuffs, okay? I have begged, pleaded, please leave me alone. You don't got no business in South Florida. You can't even afford South Florida. You don't got no business there. None. The only shit that you could afford in South Florida is McDonald's and Pollo Loco, okay? You don't belong there. Stay the fuck away.
She owns the place.
Not Nan's friend in South Florida. Not Nan motherfucking friend. Are you gonna come down to South Florida and leave your fucking handcuffs?
She owns South Florida, guys. Never go down there. She owns it. It's her
whole
state.
Hemisphere,
The whole hemisphere, it's hers.
And this time, like, and make no mistake about it, the pedophile never pulled up on me, ever, not once. The pedophile has never come face to face with Big T, ever. The pedophile
Here she goes again.
Lied to the police and said that he didn't step on my property, that he was across the street. Okay, the pedophile lied to the police and said that he was across the street, that he never stepped on my property. But then he bragged to y'all on the internet how he came on my property. Never forget, my father, that he...
Even if that were true, Carissa, what do you think is going to happen now that you've said this? Right? It's going to be like Zaya, and I think Pebs is going with them, but I think Zaya and Pebs are pretty like dead set on going down to Florida or South Florida. So let me ask you this. Do you or do you not think they're going to take that as a challenge this time around? I'm gonna let you sit with that one.
Talking all this shit about, invited him onto our property and said that he would crack his skull. And you can't carry in New York. What was his reason for not getting out of the car in New York? Why didn't he get out of the car in New York? My father's not a big guy. My father's all of 5'7". Y'all seen it.
How's your father fighting your battle?
I'm baffled on how you have this tough guy persona. I'm a woman.
What?
I know you.
Don't act like a fucking man. I'm a woman, but I'm going to tell you to pull up and come be. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. I'm a woman. What are you doing? Tries to act like a man, tries to be threatening, tries to threaten other men on the internet.
Right. You talk shit like a man, you get hit like a man.
Shit like him. And it's is it right to put hands on her? In certain scenarios, yes. However, is Zaya the kind of man that's willing to hold back punches on your ass? You don't know. Who knows? That's why you got to pick and choose your battles. You're acting like a man. You're threatening a man. You're telling a man to pull up. What do you think is going to happen? Again, Aiden, she's incompetent, dude. She's incompetent.
Oh.
You didn't even show up face to face last time. Okay, then Zaya's going to take that as a challenge, perhaps. I don't know. I can't speak for him. Perhaps he's going to take that as a challenge. And when it happens, whose fault is that? Are you going to start crying then? So just watch what you say. And she falls back on the same few things, and one of them being, I'm a girl. I'm a woman. You can't do that to me. I'm a woman. I'm a girl. I have every right to say these things to you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Keep in mind, all Zaya and Pebs are doing is taking a nice trip down, I assume, to Boca. Right? There's no malicious intent there. It's going down to Boca.
Titties.
You're threatening to shoot him. What the fuck?
I know you have titties, but you were born a man, male. Okay? I know you got titties. I know you got the big ass pregnant lady belly, but you were still born a male. The fuck is you fucking with me for? I will never, ever be interested in you. Keep that shit over there with Piggy. That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. He ran from my father. He did nothing.
I think being proud that your stepfather is fighting your battles is pretty pathetic. I don't think, even though like I don't like your stepfather, I don't think he should have any business confronting somebody like Zaya or confronting anybody that wants to pull up on you in real life. I think he shouldn't have to deal with that, but he has a retarded stepdaughter who keeps causing issues for him. And by no means is Gary an innocent man. But in a sense, I kind of feel bad for him that he has to deal with your bullshit on like a daily basis. I mean, he has no room in this fight, and like you're saying that if he pulls up again to see what happens, like you're basically asking Zaya to get out the car and lay out your stepfather. Aiden, like I've seen her father. He's short as fuck. He's short, big, and round. Has gray hairs. Like this is an old fucking man. She's asking Zaya to pull up and come and come see this time around. Come see what happens. And come fight my stepfather. Dude, you're gonna get your father to get put in the hospital. He's gonna get slimed out, dude.
Talk to this person.
What are you doing?
Like, I don't talk about this person. I don't got nothing for this person. I don't care about this person.
Dude, come try this shit in New York. Like, oh my lord.
Like, he is legitimately a bitch. He only picks fights with women. Well, I'm gonna make sure that there's males around me at all times.
You don't have any though. You have no man in your life besides Gary. Is Gary gonna fight your battle? Yeah.
Not even Simpson or Chat. She don't got no one.
Nothing, dude. There is no man down in Florida that's willing to defend her. Not one. But she's got Gary. That's her man. That's her man right there, and that's her lover right there. So Carissa's man is going to defend her for her honor. It's gonna happen.
Like, I'm gonna make sure of that.
Yeah.
But that's it. You get less than like 15 minutes of my time because I really that's it. Anyway. That's all. Anyways, what are y'all doing? I gotta sit in the car and wait because I got shit to do. Imagine.
All right, so that's it. I mean, so anyway, that's what I wanted to show, dude. I just can't stand her. I think this is probably one of the.
She's so retarded.
That's pretty much the only thing you can stump out of this is that she's fucking retarded. And I think I've said my piece. Hey, is there anything you want to elaborate on? Like,
Control is just really retarded. It's not even an offensive thing to say because it's just what she is. Like, there's no definition to it.
You are what you are.
What you are.
What you are is retarded, and I think she wants.
I could literally look this up in a dictionary. You know, controller, Carissa Turbana, whatever her name is, and synonym retarded.
So, yeah, what does the word retarded mean? Like, what's the definition? Oh, Carissa.
Yeah,
there you go.
And there's 3 levels to it. There's dumb, there's stupid, and then
Yep.
top tier, top pyramid within the pyramid. You know, is retarded. Just like
dumb, stupid, retarded.
It's like anti-intelligence on a fucking other level.
You're acting Controlla right now. Like I start using that. I mean, you're acting Controlla right now. Anyway, just to go back to this really quick, so people really understand why nobody should like her and why she is what she is, and what she is a fucking retard. One more time. The alleged victim, a 24-year-old woman, was grabbed by the arms, thrown to the ground, and held there while this man, whoever the fuck this man is, used rope and duct tape to bind her hands and place duct tape over her mouth as the man punched and kicked her in the face. You want to know what's funny about this, though, Aiden, is that she said, "I'm a woman. I'm a girl. You keep going after me, a female." But meanwhile, she was the accomplice, that she was with a man that beat up a woman. She was more of the bystander too, and she watched this guy beat up another woman, and which she had a hand into. So you can't use that anymore. You can't use that I'm a woman and you're a man when you watched a man beat up and rob it pregnantly. Sorry. Someone said that in my chat one day, and I just keep thinking that the lady was pregnant. That you beat up and you robbed a woman along with a man. So I don't think I'm ever going to let you live this down. Anyways, Aiden, try finding an outro song. I think we're done, bro. I think we're done here. I think we said everything that we had to say.
This is insane. Like, just
that's all you can say. That's all you can say.
Is it weird that I just have no other words?
I really have nothing else to say either. So you and I are kind of both in the same boat here. I literally said everything that I had in my mind tonight. I said everything I wanted to say. How long has the stream going on for? Actually, I think I should say
an hour and 47 minutes.
Hey guys, I'm only gonna be here for like 20 minutes. I was telling Aiden this. It's like this is gonna be like a 20-minute live stream. But
yep, 10-minute to 20-minute at least.
10-minute to 20 minutes, so we can really get this stuff out here really quick. End up being an hour and 40 minutes. But no, it was great. It was nice to have you guys in chat here. I had Aiden post some messages on the screen here because I can't read chat right now. But
yep,
that was really nice.
Hey, Valhen Farson gave us a 11 out of 10 stars. Great stream, he says.
11 out of 10 stars? Well, thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. Farson's always been a good guy.
I salute you.
I've always saluted Farson. He's a great guy. Great guy. He gives me shit for being late, but that's rightfully so, by the way. I've always had a pretty bad habit of scheduling a stream or showing up the very next day, which is kind of it's not nice. It's not nice. You know what, man? You know, Aiden.
Yo, what up, brother?
I mean, look, I think I have to ask you a song to really send this shit home.
Oh, okay. Play that shit.
I got one, bro.
Hey, and salute to the chat. I hope y'all are loving me as a co-host.
Yeah, so damn fuck CJ, baby. All right, y'all. Listen, I love you guys, and I wish I'm around a lot more. Maybe I'll be live next week, and I hope you guys like Aiden up here, as I guess you can call him a co-host.
Hell yeah!
Because I've been wanting to come up here for a while, so I'm glad he's actually agreed to do it. But you guys are awesome, man. I really do love you guys. Seriously. All right, we're out of here. We're out of here.
Hell yeah!
Fuck this shit. Fuck you, Carissa. Fuck you, bitch. We don't claim you, dude. We don't claim you. Dude, I'm from New York. Fuck you. Yo, can we get a fuck control in the chat?
Hey, yo, fuck Controlla from
Fuck
the St.
Controlla.
Louis Metro.
Fuck. All right, fuck Controlla. Peace out, everybody.
Real trap shit. I gotta get some weed every morning just to medicate. Cold D for lunch, make a nigga have a Laker face. Purple dirty Sprite, drink juicy, get a better rate. If I got 20 beans, 19, I'ma take them. So damn fucked up, I don't give a damn, bruh. So damn fucked up, I don't give a damn, bro.
Son, where'd you find this?
I'm chugging lean, taking beans, I do all kinds of things. I got 3 chicks in my room, I'm just like Charlie Sheen. I keep that Henny and so rock on deck by any means. Cigarillos and weed, what kind? Blue Dream. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Ooh, I ain't never stop it. Laura Tales, Viking and Xanax. I keep it poppin'. All the chicks got naked. I was like, hold up a sec. Let me put a rubber on so tomorrow I won't regret it. I gotta get some weed every morning just to medicate. Cold D for lunch, make a nigga have a Laker face. Purple dirty Sprite, drink juicy, get a better rate. If I got 20 beans, 19, I'ma take them. So damn fucked up, I don't give a damn, bruh. So damn fucked up, I don't give a damn, bruh. We make it look easy. Let's go. Cocaine, mushrooms, ecstasy, GHB, marijuana. You can do it if you wanna. I mix up 3 different kind of weeds. I call it Osama. Wild like a young nigga living with his mama. Geeked up, playing Xbox all day. They don't go to school, they don't have a job, but they pay. They stay fresh, got the latest pair of J's. Riding in the Charger, wanging bass, tripping man. I gotta get some weed every morning just to medicate. Cold D for lunch, make a nigga have a Laker face. Purple dirty Sprite, drink juicy, get a better rate. If I got 20 beans, 19, I'ma take them. So damn fucked up, I don't give a damn, bruh. So damn fucked up, I don't give a damn, bruh. Let's go.
Juicy J, smoked out little girl. Rapaholic, biatch. Shit sound crazy. I know y'all like this nigga is fucked up. You right. I'm really fucked up. You dig? So what? Who the fuck are you? Got a car, shit brand new.
Hi guys, Rick knows bacon better than anyone before. I own the fucking bacon. Here, let's get a curl. Let's get a curl out, right? See how it just flows? My baby hairs. There it is. Look at my baby hairs, guys. Aren't they pretty? Bacon in the closet. That's where I like it best. I like bacon more than the rest. I like bacon on the floor. Wait a minute. Who's the Staten Island whore? I just own bacon. I own bacon. Ah, bacon, bitch.